So in this video, we are going to learn how to add new leads from Instagram lead ads to CleverTap as user. Let's say you are running some ads on Instagram lead ads and generating some new leads. And you want to add these new leads in CleverTap as a user so that you can manage all of your leads at one place and track the user engagement as well. Now let me tell you, the process of adding the new leads from Instagram lead ads in CleverTap can be automated. And in this automation, as a new lead will be generated automatically with the same details, this lead will be added as a user profile in CleverTap. Now, if you want to know how you can set up this complete automation all by yourself, for that, you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, this is my Instagram lead ads campaign. Using this ad campaign, I'm getting some new leads. Now I want that the new leads which we are generating, I want to add those same leads as a user in CleverTap. Now to do this, we have to connect Instagram lead ads with CleverTap. And we are going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an automation and integration platform. Now to get started with Pabbly Connect, we will get a free sign-up link in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. After creating your account, we have to create an automation workflow over here. For that, just click on this create workflow button and give this workflow a name. Let's say I limit as Instagram lead ads to CleverTap. You can basically give any name as per your choice. Then just select the folder of the Pabbly Connect account in which you want to set up this automation and click on create. And as we click on create, here you can see the workflow will open in front of us. In this workflow, we have 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's start with the trigger step. Now the idea here is, first we have to connect our Instagram lead ads account with Pabbly Connect in the trigger step, so that whenever a new lead is generated via Instagram lead ads, the details of the same lead will be received inside Pabbly Connect and this automation workflow will trigger. Then after that, using this Pabbly Connect automation, we are going to send the details of the same lead and add that lead as a user profile in CleverTap. So let's see how it is done. Here in our trigger step, we'll choose app, we'll just search for Instagram, select Instagram lead ads. And after selecting this, in trigger event from the drop-down, select the trigger event as new lead instant. Then just click on connect and select add new connection. Now here, we have to connect our Instagram lead ads account or meta ad account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, just click on this connect with Instagram lead ads button. Now because we have already logged into our meta ads account in our browser, Pabbly Connect will detect the same account. Just click on this continue button and as we click on continue, we can see that our meta ads account or Instagram lead ads account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. Now while making this connection, let me tell you one more important thing, that it is very important to connect your Instagram account with your Facebook page to run your ads on your Instagram as well. So to run the ads on Instagram and generate some new leads, you have to connect your Facebook page and Instagram account. And using that Facebook page or using your Facebook login, your Instagram ads profile or lead ad account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. Now after making this connection, here it is asking us for the page. So in this drop down, you can see a list of all the pages which you have created in your Facebook account. Now here we have to select the Facebook page which is associated with our Instagram profile and on which we are basically running some ads. So the name of my Facebook page over here which I'm using in this ad campaign is Peak Performance Physio. So from this drop down, I'll just search for the same Facebook page and select it over here. After selecting our Facebook page, it is asking us for the lead gen form. So it is most likely possible that you might have created multiple lead generation form for a same Facebook page. And using these multiple forms, you might be generating some new leads. For all the forms, you are running the ad campaigns and you might be generating some new leads. Now, if you want to add the leads from a specific form to CleverTap, in that case, you can select that specific lead gen form over here. Or if you want to capture the leads from all the lead gen form which you have created in this Facebook page and add them into CleverTap, in that case, you can select this option of all lead gen forms. After selecting it, just click on save and send test request. And as you click on save and send test request, here you can see it is showing us waiting for webhook response. This means Pabbly Connect is waiting to capture some response of a new lead from Facebook lead ads or Instagram lead ads. Now what we have to do, if your ad campaign is live, then you can just wait for some time to generate a new lead and capture the response of a live lead. Or what you can do, you can use Meta's lead ad testing tool. Using this testing tool, you can generate some test leads over here and capture the response. Now, if you want to learn how you can access this meta lead ad testing tool and how you can generate test lead using this, let me tell you, we already have a dedicated video live on the channel. You can just refer to that video and learn how you can use this meta lead ad testing tool to generate some test lead. So after coming to this lead ad testing tool, here from this drop down, we have to select our Facebook page, and here we have to select the lead gen form using which we want to generate the lead. Then just click on this preview form. And after clicking on preview form, here you can see this lead gen form will open in front of us. Here we just have to enter the details of the test lead of a dummy lead. Let's say the name of the person is demo user over here. Then after that, this is the email address. And this is a dummy mobile number which we are entering. After entering these details, let's say the gender is male over here. And after entering all of these details in this lead gen form, let's click on continue. So we just have to enter our actual email address, actual mobile number over here. Here it is. And click on continue and click on submit. So as we click on submit here, you can see just now a test lead, a dummy lead is generated using this lead ad testing tool. And because we have connected our Instagram lead ads account with Pabbly Connect, we will see in our Pabbly Connect workflow in this trigger step, within few seconds, we have received some response. And in this response, you can see the details of the exact same lead. Here you can see we have the same name, we have the same email address, same mobile number, and same gender as well. This means that step 1 of setting up this automation is completed, where we have successfully connected our Instagram lead ads account with Pabbly Connect and captured the response of a new lead. Now after this, let's move to step 2. And in step 2, we want to send the details of the same lead and add this lead as a user in CleverTap. For that, we will scroll down, come to this action step, and here in choose app, we will just search for CleverTap. Just select it. After selecting CleverTap in action event from the drop down, select the action event as create or update user profile. Then just click on connect and select add new connection. Now here we have to connect our CleverTap account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we have to enter the account ID or project ID of our CleverTap account. We have to enter the passcode and the region as well. Now you must be thinking how you can get this project ID and passcode. So to get it, just go to your CleverTap account. From the left sidebar, go to settings section. After coming to the settings section, here what you have to do, you can see this project ID over here. Click on this view button, copy the project ID from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. Now after that, get back to CleverTap, click on this view button in front of passcode, copy the passcode from here and paste it over here as well. After entering these details, it is asking us for the region of our CleverTap account. And you might be having any one region out of all of this. To know the region of your CleverTap account, just log into CleverTap. And here in the URL section, you can see my subdomain is EU1. This means the region of my CleverTap account is Europe. So from the drop down, I'm going to select Europe over here. And after entering all of these details, let's click on save. And as we click on save, here you can see that our CleverTap account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, it is asking us for the object ID. Now here in object ID, we have to enter a unique ID for this user which we are adding in CleverTap. So from Instagram lead ad responses which we have received in the triggers tab, we have received this unique ID of the new link. What you can do, either you can use the email address as the object ID, or if you have a unique ID like this lead ID, you can use this ID as well. Now we have to basically send all of these details, these responses of a new lead which we have received from Instagram lead ads. From this trigger step responses, we have to send these details to this CleverTap action step. And to do this, to add the responses of the trigger step in our action step, we are going to use a process called mapping. And the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field of object ID, and here in this drop down, you can see a list of all the responses of a new lead which we have received from Instagram lead ads. Out of all of these responses, either you can use the email address as the object ID or this unique ID of the lead. So I will be using this ID over here. You can select this lead gen ID as well. Let's select it and map it to. Then it is asking us for the profile data, that what are the details of the new user which we want to add in CleverTap. And we have to enter these details like this. First, we have to write the label over here, like we have to write name in double quotes. And after a colon, we have to write its value. Then after a comma, we have to enter other information as well. Let me show that to you. First, in double quotes, we'll write name over here, that we want to add the name. After closing the double quote, add a colon, and after a colon, once again in double quotes, we have to mention the name of the person, name of the user. So to add the name, we will be using the same process of mapping. From the drop down, from Instagram lead ad responses, select the response of first name and it will be mapped. Then just add a space and select and map the response of last name as well. And we are going to close the double quote. Then we are going to add a comma. In double quotes, we are going to write email over here. So we'll write email. And then we are going to map the response of email address and close the double quote. Then after a comma, let's add mobile number over here. Mobile number, close the double quote, and after a colon, map the response of mobile number. And at last, we are going to add the gender over here. So we'll just add the field of gender and map the response of gender too. So in this way, in double quotes and colon, we have to basically enter all the details of a new user which we want to add in CleverTap. Now, after entering these details and mapping the object ID, just click on Save and Send Test Request. Now, as we click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see we have received the response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that a user with all of these details is now added in our CleverTap account. So basically the same lead which we have received from Instagram lead ads, this lead is now added as a user profile in CleverTap. So let's search for this. I will just copy the email address of this lead. We will go to CleverTap and we will go to the segment section. After coming to the segment section, we have to just search for this particular user. I'll just paste the email address and let's click on find. And yes, as we click on find, here you can see that the same person is now added as a new user in CleverTap. Here you can see we have the same name, we have this unique object ID, we have the same email address. We'll scroll down further and here you can see we have the same mobile number as well. This means the automation workflow which we have created between Instagram lead ads and CleverTap, this automation is working perfectly fine. Now, after setting up this automation, let's test this automation workflow once. And to test it, we'll get back to the lead ad testing tool and we are going to generate another test lead. But before generating a new test lead, we have to delete the previous test lead which we have generated. So let's click on this delete button. And after clicking on delete, here you can see that the previous test lead will be deleted. Now let's refresh this page. After refreshing the page, we'll just search for the same Facebook page over here, which we have connected or which we are using in our Instagram lead ad campaign. So we have selected the Facebook page. Then we are going to select the lead gen form and click on preview form. Now, after clicking on preview form, let's enter the details of another user. Let's say this time the name of the person is dummy user. This is the email address which we are entering. Let me just copy this email address for now and let's enter a dummy mobile number as well. The gender is, for example, female this time. And after entering all of these details of another dummy lead, just click on continue and click on submit. So as we click on submit, just now we have received a new lead in Instagram lead ads. We have generated another test lead and we will see instantly within seconds, this same lead will be added as a user in CleverTap. So let's go to CleverTap and let's search for this new email addresses person as well. And yes, here you can see that dummy user, the same person with the same unique ID, same lead gen ID, same email address and same mobile number is now added in our CleverTap account. This means this automation which we have created using Pabbly Connect, we have tested it and it is working perfectly fine. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications with Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you will find the clone link of this exact same automation workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can just clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can just do it for absolutely free.
So if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others, or if you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can always write us in the comment box below or email us at support@pabbly.com. Also, you can post your queries on our forum as well. And if you want to check the pricing of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this link. So this is it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.